SeaWorld went insane this year. Every single park got a new roller coaster. Obviously, most of them have not opened due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, we know they're willing to invest in all of their parks. So today, I want to take a look at what coaster every SeaWorld park could get next. This is all rumors and speculation, so don't take this too seriously. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. I don't want you guys to miss my uploads. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into the video. Starting off with SeaWorld Orlando, because this is probably the easiest one, the B&M Surf Coaster. This is, relatively confirmed at this point. We already know it's coming. They filed a name. We know it's from B&M. Most likely, I feel like the most likely option is that this is some sort of launch coaster from B&M. This is a new model that we've never seen before, and I'm really excited to see how this does. Maybe it'll be a multi-launch coaster. Maybe it'll only have one launch. Maybe it'll be an inversion-focused coaster. Maybe it'll focus on airtime. We don't know. And I'm excited to see how this works.
Now on to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Now, this is a very generic and obvious choice since this coaster's plans were leaked ages ago, but we are choosing Drachen Spire, the Intamin Shuttle launch coaster. In this coaster's blueprints, it showed that this will be a direct replacement for the former Drachen Fire roller coaster. Despite this coaster's gimmicky and awkward layout, it still looks like a load of fun, and the GP will definitely enjoy it.
So for Seaworld San Antonio, this is one of the more interesting ones. There is two options I could see coming next, and then one wildcard option that apparently is the most likely, although I don't see it happening. My current prediction is a Skyrocket 2. These have been added to almost every single SeaWorld park, except for SeaWorld Orlando and SeaWorld San Antonio. SeaWorld Orlando, however, will be getting Icebreaker, which is a Premier Rides launch coaster, with the Comfort colors, and Busch Gardens Tampa already has one, so it wouldn't make sense for SeaWorld Orlando to get one. So SeaWorld San Antonio is the last park in the SeaWorld chain that I think could get one. The other more likely option, I think, is possibly a B&M Surf Coaster. We are seeing one of these to come to SeaWorld Orlando, and who knows, maybe SeaWorld San Antonio could get one. I think it would be great for them to add a thrilling launch coaster, which is why all of these options are actually launch coasters. The third and final option is the most speculated on option. That's not the right way to say that, I know. But most people are thinking a mock power splash, and I just don't see this at all. Why would they add one? They already have a mock water coaster in the form of Journey to Atlantis. I just don't understand why they would add two water coasters. But all that to the side, I do think whatever comes next will be some sort of launch coaster. Who knows? Maybe it'll even be a mock multi-launch. We don't know. But I think the most likely option will be a Skyrocket 2.
Let's now move on to SeaWorld San Diego. And since they have been adding a whole load of steel and launch coasters recently, we have decided to mix it up. And we have decided on a Gravity Group or GCI family wooden coaster. Ideally, this would be very similar to either InvadR at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, or one of the Gravity Group family wooden coasters like Kentucky Flyer. This would be very family friendly, probably have some nice theming, and overall fit into the park very well due to them not having a wooden coaster.
Let's end it off with Busch Gardens Tampa, the biggest of all the additions, some sort of family wooden coaster. Now, I know what you're wondering. Hey, but aren't they gonna get a BM Gala? And I think they will eventually get one, but I don't think they're going to want to invest into that right now. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, obviously a lot of businesses have lost lots of money, and SeaWorld is obviously one of those. Now, I do think they have enough money to keep going and to keep their company alive, But I don't think they're going to want to use most of it on a B&M Giga for Busch Gardens Tampa. I think instead they should go for a smaller family wooden coaster, Gravity Group, or GCI, so something like Kentucky Flyer or InvadR. This would actually work very well. The problem with Gwazi was that it was a wood structure and it just didn't do well with the Florida heat. If we see something like InvadR or Kentucky Flyer, those use steel support structures, which means that would not happen. There would be no problems with a wood support structure because there isn't a wood support structure. But yeah, I think that most likely we'll see one of these before we see a B&M Giga. But I think obviously a B&M Giga could come next. I just think it's more likely that they'll start by investing on something small. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below. Staple that subscribe button, just like the Iron Rattler Ride-Ops, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing, amazing day. Peace out.
So averagely, to be safe, you want to go 1, 2, and then it'll show green on the screen, right? That's a lot of room, right? Averagely, most ride-ops will just walk around and be like, not even touch it, just... And that's how they'll test the seats, right? Okay. Now, for some reason, when they see coaster enthusiasts wearing shirts, here's how they do it. So we know 1, 2, that's safe. We want to go one more, just not make it so obvious. And then they see and they're like, oh man, what are you doing? What's the trick? And then what they really do is just be like, here we go. And then that's what they do. All clear.